Howdy folks, Mountain View Russ here in Mountain View, Arkansas. So my last video several months ago, and I talked about doing future projects, and I have done them. I haven't done videos. I've had my grandson here the last couple of months, so we just kind of been doing the grandson thing. He's back home. It's like everywhere, it's muggy hot here, so I just really hadn't got into doing those videos, but I will, I promise. I've got those projects completed. But what I'm showing you now is my full garage and electrical system. And the reason I'm doing this video is on my reveal video, which for me, I think has been very successful. I think it's had like 28,000 views. Lots of good comments, lots of encouraging comments. I appreciate that. But I did have one comment from one viewer, and it wasn't a troll or negative, but it got me thinking. And he talked about electrical components mounted on plywood. And he was saying, you know, it really bothers him that people are mounting this stuff on plywood, and that it could, or any combustible material, and that it could, you know, fail, overheat, catch your rig on fire. And I've been thinking about that a lot, and I kind of asked him, and he said, yeah, you know, if he was building, he said, yeah, he was going to put all of his components into a metal box, kind of like a housebreaker box. I'd like to see what he done eventually, but, you know, as I look at mine, I think, how in the world would I do that all? You know, maybe I should have this stuff mounted to a concrete backer board. You know, the inverter. I can't imagine putting that inside an enclosed box, or even the charge controller, because they need air circulation. Yeah, you might put some kind of fan on that box, but yeah, I can't wrap my little tiny brain around how all that might work. I'm not an electrician, not a solar technician. I'm not licensed for anything. This is just my, you know, almost 70 years of home do-it-yourself. You know, I've wired a lot of rooms, electrical, you know, 120 volt, 240 volt. This is my first dive into DC like this, a higher voltage DC. Well, this is 12 volts, but you know, it does use pretty high amperage, or could use high amperage. So, you know, I followed all the best practice I could find on YouTube. You know, I'm not going to call out any names, but, you know, this seems to be a standard operating procedure for this kind of equipment to mount to plywood. You know, on that theory of something bursting into flames and, you know, overheating and bursting into flames, you know, your standard, you know, electrical outlet, you know, where in this case I know homes are full of these, and they got a plug or a switch in them, and that plug or switch could fail and could start on fire, and it's made of plastic and it's mounted in wood. Maybe drywall in a lot of houses, maybe wood. So I'm just not really sure what I could do to this system to protect us more and protect my investment more. So I'm posting this brief video to see if anybody's got any thoughts about this. You know, am I overthinking it? Is there something else I should do? Maybe pull all that off the wall and put some concrete backer board behind it at least. I'd love to hear your comments. Anyway, if you enjoy following me, please like and subscribe, and I really look forward to any comments y'all may have. Thanks a lot.